We all want to learn faster and more efficiently. But what if learning faster is not about studying longer? What if the real problem is that most people study the wrong way? They reread notes, they highlight everything, they watch videos for hours. But then, when it is time to remember the information, their mind goes blank. Learning faster is not about talent or luck. It comes from building a repeatable system that helps you to remember everything. In this video, you will learn simple, science-backed strategies to understand faster, remember longer, and stop wasting time while studying. The brain does not learn best by simply seeing information again and again. It learns best when it has to work with the information. That means asking questions, testing yourself, explaining ideas, and reviewing at the right time. Research on learning techniques found that practice testing and distributed practice are two of the strongest methods for improving learning across many types of students and subjects. So if you want to learn anything faster, do not just read, make your brain retrieve. In this video, we will introduce you to 7 proven strategies designed to help you learn more quickly and efficiently. These techniques will not only enhance your learning speed, but also improve your retention and productivity, ensuring that you make the most out of your study time. Strategy number 1, active recall. Active recall means trying to remember information without looking at the answer first. For example, instead of reading a page 5 times, close the book and ask yourself, what was the main idea? What are the 3 key points? How would I explain this to someone else? This feels harder than rereading, but that is exactly why it works. One study on vocabulary learning found that students who repeatedly tested themselves remembered around 80% after 1 week, while students with less repeated retrieval remembered around 35%. So the rule is simple. Do not check the answer first. Try to remember first. Strategy number 2, spaced repetition, is a learning technique that involves reviewing information at increasing intervals over time. Most people study once, understand it for the moment, and then forget it later. That happens because memory fades when you do not review it. Spaced repetition means reviewing information over time instead of cramming everything in one day. For example, study today, review tomorrow, review again in 3 days, review again next week. So if you learn something important today, do not leave it alone. Bring it back before your brain forgets it. Strategy number 3, teach it simply. If you cannot explain something simply, you probably do not fully understand it yet. After learning a topic, pretend you are teaching it to a beginner. Use simple words. Use examples. Avoid complicated definitions. For example, do not just say, photosynthesis is a biochemical process. Say, plants use sunlight to make food. Teaching forces your brain to organize ideas clearly. It also shows you where the gaps are. If your explanation gets confusing, that is not failure. That is feedback. Strategy number 4, use the 80-20 rule, Pareto. In many subjects, a small number of ideas explain a large part of the topic. So before studying everything, ask, what are the most important concepts? What shows up most often? What do I need to understand first? If you are learning math, focus on the main problem types. If you are learning a language, focus on common words and phrases. If you are learning history, focus on causes, effects, and timelines. Learning faster does not mean learning randomly. It means finding the highest value information first. Strategy number 5, mix your practice. Many people study one type of problem again and again. That can make them feel confident, but it does not always prepare them for real tests or real life. Instead, mix different types of questions. This is called interleaving. For example, instead of doing 10 questions of the same math formula, mix different formulas together. This makes your brain choose the right method, not just repeat the same pattern. Research on interleaving has shown benefits in learning, especially when students need to choose between different problem types. One field study found interleaved math practice improved short-term test performance by 0.28 standard deviations, though long-term effects were less clear. So mix it up. Your brain gets stronger when it has to decide. Strategy number 6, protect your focus. You cannot learn fast if your attention keeps getting pulled away. Every time you switch from studying to checking messages, your brain has to restart. The American Psychological Association explains that task switching costs may seem small, but they can add up, especially during difficult or unfamiliar tasks. So before studying, put your phone away. Close extra tabs, keep only the one used. Use a timer and stick to it. Study one thing at a time, no distractions. Focus is not just about discipline, it is about designing your environment so studying becomes easier. Strategy number 7, sleep. This may sound simple, but sleep is one of the most powerful learning tools. The NIH explains that sleep helps strengthen memories formed during the day and connect new memories to older ones. The CDC also says adequate sleep helps students stay focused, improve concentration, and support academic performance. So if you study hard but sleep badly, your brain may not store the information well. Learning does not stop when you close the book. Your brain keeps working while you sleep. To sum up, here's a simple plan for what we saw so far to learn anything faster. First, learn the basics. Second, close your notes and test yourself. Third, explain the idea simply. Fourth, review it again tomorrow. Fifth, practice with mixed questions. Sixth, sleep well. You do not need to study all day. You need to study in a way that makes your brain active. Remember, reading feels easy, testing feels hard, but testing is what makes learning stick. Learning faster is not about being naturally smart. It is about using better strategies. Active recall helps you remember what you've learned. Spaced repetition helps you keep it and not forget it after a few days. Teaching helps you understand it more with efficient. Focus helps you learn deeply and stick with it. Sleep helps your brain store it. And rest for the next batch. So the next time you want to learn something new, do not just ask, how long should I study to learn it? Ask, am I studying in a way my brain actually remembers? That is how you learn anything faster. If this video made you think, and you like more content like that, subscribe on the channel for more videos and topics like that.